Many people believe that getting 8 hours of sleep guarantees a feeling of restfulness. However, clinical observation shows that persistent fatigue can occur even when sleep duration seems adequate. The experience of waking up tired is a common phenomenon that involves more than just the number of hours spent in bed. The quality of sleep, rather than its quantity alone, plays a significant role in how rested a person feels. Several factors related to sleep architecture, daily routines, and underlying health status can contribute to this sense of unrefreshed sleep. Understanding these factors provides a clearer picture of why the body might not feel fully restored upon waking. One primary consideration is sleep architecture, which refers to the cyclical pattern of different sleep stages the body progresses through each night. These stages include light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. Each stage serves a distinct restorative function. For instance, deep sleep is crucial for physical recovery, tissue repair, and hormone regulation. REM sleep is associated with memory consolidation, emotional processing, and brain development. An interruption or imbalance in these stages can leave a person feeling groggy and unrested, regardless of total sleep time. If a person spends too much time in light sleep and not enough in the deeper, more restorative stages, the body and brain may not complete their necessary nightly maintenance tasks. Sleep-disordered breathing is a common and often undiagnosed condition that significantly disrupts sleep architecture. Conditions like sleep apnea involve repeated pauses in breathing throughout the night. These pauses, which can happen hundreds of times, cause brief awakenings as the body struggles to restore airflow. While the individual may not consciously remember these awakenings, they prevent the brain from entering and sustaining deep and REM sleep. The result is severely fragmented sleep, leading to significant daytime sleepiness, difficulty concentrating, and a chronic feeling of exhaustion. The primary sign is often loud snoring, but not everyone who has sleep apnea snores, and not everyone who snores has the condition. The timing of sleep, governed by the body's internal 24-hour clock or circadian rhythm, is another critical factor. This internal clock regulates the sleep-wake cycle, hormone release, and other bodily functions. When a person's sleep schedule is inconsistent, for example, due to shift work, jet lag, or simply staying up late on weekends and sleeping in it can desynchronize their circadian rhythm. This misalignment is often called social jet lag. The body becomes confused about when it should be awake and when it should be asleep, leading to difficulty falling asleep at night and a persistent feeling of grogginess in the morning, even after a full night's sleep. Maintaining a consistent sleep and wake time, even on days off, helps keep this internal clock stable. Lifestyle and environmental factors also heavily influence sleep quality. Exposure to light, especially blue light from electronic screens, in the hours before bed can suppress the production of melatonin, a hormone that signals to the body that it's time to sleep. This can delay sleep onset and disrupt the natural sleep cycle. Similarly, the consumption of caffeine or alcohol close to bedtime can interfere with sleep. While alcohol might initially induce drowsiness, it fragments sleep later in the night and suppresses REM sleep, leading to unrefreshing rest. The bedroom environment itself is also important. A room that is too warm, too bright, or too noisy can prevent a person from reaching and maintaining the deeper stages of sleep. Nutritional patterns are linked to energy levels and sleep quality. Diets high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats can contribute to fluctuations in blood sugar levels. A sharp drop in blood sugar during the night can cause awakenings and disrupt sleep. Conversely, certain nutrient deficiencies can also play a role in persistent fatigue. For instance, low levels of iron, vitamin B12, or vitamin D are commonly associated with feelings of tiredness and low energy. While diet is a factor, it is one part of a complex interplay of influences on sleep and energy. Physical activity levels are intrinsically linked to sleep. Regular, moderate exercise is generally associated with improved sleep quality. It can increase the amount of time spent in deep sleep, which is physically restorative. However, the timing and intensity of exercise matter. Vigorous physical activity too close to bedtime can elevate heart rate, body temperature, and adrenaline levels, making it more difficult for some individuals to fall asleep. On the other hand, a sedentary lifestyle can also contribute to poor sleep and feelings of lethargy. A lack of movement during the day can lead to a less robust sleep-wake cycle, as the body does not receive the clear signals of activity and rest that help regulate its internal clock. Chronic stress and mental health conditions are significant contributors to both poor sleep and fatigue. When a person is under stress, the body produces higher levels of cortisol, a hormone that promotes alertness. Elevated cortisol levels at night can interfere with the body's ability to relax and fall asleep, leading to a state of being tired but wired. This can create a difficult cycle, as poor sleep can exacerbate feelings of stress and anxiety, which in turn makes it even harder to get restorative rest. The mind may race, making it difficult to shut down for the night, and even if sleep does come, it is often light and fragmented. Certain underlying health conditions can manifest as chronic fatigue, even when sleep appears sufficient. Conditions such as hypothyroidism, where the thyroid gland does not produce enough hormones to regulate metabolism, can cause profound tiredness. Other conditions like chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, and autoimmune disorders are also characterized by persistent exhaustion that is not relieved by rest. It's important to note that these are complex medical issues. If persistent unexplained fatigue is affecting a person's daily life, medical professionals may be consulted to explore potential underlying causes. They can perform assessments and determine if a medical condition is contributing to the symptoms. The perception of sleep itself can influence how rested a person feels. This phenomenon, known as paradoxical insomnia or sleep state misperception, involves a mismatch between a person's subjective experience of sleep and objective measurements. An individual might report getting very little sleep and feeling exhausted, while sleep monitoring shows they are actually getting a normal amount of sleep. This condition highlights the complex relationship between the mind and the body in the experience of restfulness. The anxiety and worry about not getting enough sleep can itself become a source of fatigue, creating a self-perpetuating cycle. In summary, the feeling of being tired after a full night's sleep is a multifaceted issue. It extends beyond simply the duration of time spent in bed. Sleep architecture, the consistency of the sleep-wake cycle, lifestyle habits, environmental factors, and underlying health status all play interconnected roles. Interruptions in deep and REM sleep, misalignment of the body's internal clock, and physiological stresses can all prevent the body from achieving true restoration. Observing these factors can offer insight into why sleep may not feel refreshing. Effects and experiences can vary significantly between individuals.